Hello, happy Friday. I'm just getting my bowl for the dip. I'll give you guys a minute or two and then we'll get started. This one is really easy and it's great for game day if you're into sports. I'm into the food portion of sports. And it's really great for like holiday parties or anytime when you want the flavor of wings but you don't want actual wings. Hi Jennifer, how are you today? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ingredients, so very simple. And let me just check. Okay. How was your event last weekend, Jennifer? Because that sounded really fun. And if anybody who's watching has actually made this dip before, let me know because it's a pretty popular recipe on my site, and I always love hearing how things turn out when people make them. And if you do make one of my recipes, I'd appreciate it if you go, even if you don't like it, hi Leslie, go on my website and leave a comment, and you can leave a star rating now. Let me know what you thought of it. And see, oh Leslie, are you making challah right now? I'm into the food portions of yeah. Yeah, Jennifer went to a really fun sounding food event last weekend in Michigan, if I'm not mistaken. Hi Rob. Alright, so I'm gonna edit the recipe. When I originally wrote it years ago, I used a low-fat yogurt, Greek yogurt, but now I pretty much use full-fat yogurt all the time. The one I have today is 5%. Whole milk, technically 4%, or I guess, I don't know, this one is 5. You would think that sounds like low-fat because it's a small percent, but that is the whole milk variety. If you use regular yogurt instead of Greek, you're going to want to maybe start with a little less because you only need a 1/4 cup, but since it's a little runnier when it's not Greek yogurt, you probably want to go a little bit easy on it just in case. So, and let me know if you guys have any other party food requests. This weekend I'm going to a baking meetup, hosting a cookie exchange, and then a cocktail class using spices. That sounds amazing. It's a lot of fun weekend plans. Sorry, we've had contractors in and out of our house, and I didn't get everything quite set up ahead of time, but luckily this is an easy one. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. You could use dried chickpeas if you've soaked them and gotten them ready. I don't use dried beans that often. I should. I know a lot of people do and have good success with it, and it's less expensive, but I got this can yesterday, and it was $1, so, you know, works for me. Sorry about this. Okay. No, I already fed you. My cat is... Here, wait, you want to say hi? This is Jinx. Say hello. Oh, look up here. Look at that. Say hello. That's Jinx. She's going to be 14 in February. Her hobbies include chewing on our Christmas tree, knocking the bells off of it, you know, as cats do. So anyway, like I was saying, the chickpeas they're pretty inexpensive. I'm sure you could use dried. You might need to add a little bit more yogurt depending, just for the texture. Hi, Michelle. I just added 40 minutes to get them ready on the Instant Pot. Yeah. Oh, did you make this one before, or are you just talking in general picking chickpeas? I think I showed you guys before, but on my food processor, this is my newer one because we had a small one before. I love that you can like tuck the cord away in here because I don't know, it's just good for storage. Anyway, also a quick programming note: next week, My parents are going to be in town on Friday, so I think I'm going to do a live either Monday or Tuesday, and I'll make my ricotta cookies. It's like our favorite Christmas, not my grandma's cookie recipe, but I bring it to my Italian in-laws house for Christmas dinner, and like they go nuts for it. And my son's class has a party on Tuesday afternoon, so either Monday or Tuesday I'll make them, and I'll show you. They're very easy, and it makes a ton. It's great for cookie exchanges or anything like that. All right, so food processor. You could probably use a blender also for this. The other thing you need to know is to use, I use Frank's Red Hot wing sauce, the buffalo kind. There's a spicier version, and that's fine also if you like it a little spicier. Just make sure you get wing sauce, buffalo wing sauce, not hot sauce, because that'll be not as good. I think the main difference with buffalo wing sauce is that I think it's just buffalo sauce, or it's basically hot sauce and butter. Well, this doesn't say, this says canola oil, but it's not straight up hot sauce, so this will give it that like wing flavor. And I've given this dish to many people who are like very carnivorous, and I eat meat also, and they're not disappointed even though it's chickpeas. So, okay, going to drain and rinse one regular size, so 15.5-ounce can of chickpeas. Just try to get like the extra water out, because the more liquid you have in the mixture, the thinner it'll be. But it doesn't have to be super dry. And you don't have to peel the skins off of the chickpeas. So that just goes right in the food processor with, let's see, so 3 tablespoons of the buffalo wing sauce. And then we're going to use a little more for garnish later. I originally did this recipe for Stonyfield years ago, and it's one of their favorite recipes too. And you could use, also they have a double cream yogurt that's kind of like thicker than Greek, but without like the tanginess. So that would be good in here too. I think actually they did a store demo using my recipe and used the double cream. Okay, so we got 3 tablespoons of wing sauce, and it smells like a sports bar. I don't eat wings too often, but I enjoy them. All right, so chickpeas, wing sauce, yogurt, and lemon juice. So we've got a 1/4 cup of yogurt, and again, I'll edit the recipe. I'm using whole milk today. You can use whatever kind of Greek yogurt. And if you're using regular yogurt, maybe start with like 2 tablespoons and see what the texture is like, and if you need to add more, add more. So this isn't enough to make it taste like Greek yogurt. I know some people aren't into the Greek yogurt flavor, but all right. So we've got that, and a tablespoon of lemon juice. Let's see if you guys have any questions. Hi, Candace and Trina. Do I have fun food plans this weekend? Oh, there's breakfast with Santa tomorrow in my town. We're gonna go do that. Although we're getting to the age with my son where I'm afraid some questions are gonna be happening, so we'll see. What did I say? Oh, just a tablespoon. I put my tablespoon. Okay. Do you guys have any favorite game day recipes, or ones that you would like to see made differently, or anything like that? All right, I'm just gonna process this. So it's only 4 things right now: chickpeas, buffalo wing sauce, Greek yogurt, and lemon juice. So sorry, this is gonna be loud for a second. And I just like to scrape down the sides to get any of the bits that aren't incorporating. I would actually like to try making this with like cooked chicken to see. I'm sure it would be delicious that way too. texture. It's just like scoopable. You know, you want to be able to like lift it up with a chip or whatever. When I made this recipe originally, I intended it for late July. Has a bunch of like fun flavored chips. Hi, Mary Kate. They have a bunch of fun flavored chips. I think our favorites with them, let me refer back here quickly. I think there was Red Hot Mojo was really good with it. Oh my gosh, their Dude Ranch ones are really good. I don't know if they still make that flavor, but any kind of chips or fresh veggies are good to dip in it. I'm going to garnish it with some celery because, you know, like when you get wings, you get blue cheese and celery. So this is definitely a little lighter than if you were to do this with like having actual wings, but it's definitely not a total replacement. Let's see, what do I want to serve this in? This bowl. Oh, I forgot this one already. Okay, I have total mom brain today, like with the holidays and everything. It's been a little nuts, but all right. So all you do is you take your dip, and you put it in here. And then I like to garnish it with some diced little pieces of celery, an extra drizzle of the wing sauce. And if you like blue cheese, I know not everybody does, if you like it, a couple little crumbles of blue cheese. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It came together in like really just a couple minutes, even with me chit-chatting. Hi, Amy. So dip is ready. This would easily be scaled too, like if you were feeding a bigger crowd. So I'm gonna drizzle a little extra wing sauce over. Make sure you don't rub your eyes after you touch that stuff. That would not be a good time. I'm going to do some celery cut up to go with it, like to scoop it. So like I said, chips are good. Pretzels would be good. And don't throw out your celery leaves if you don't want them for something like this. They're great on, there's a Persian meatloaf recipe that I make that's really good. And the leaves add kind of a different flavor than the stalks do. So I'm just going to do a little bit on top just to make it pretty. This would also, I think this would be good spread in a sandwich or even as a sandwich with like, I think it would be good. I haven't tried it yet. Maybe we'll try that with some of this. But so we got drizzle of the extra wing sauce, little celery, and then I picked up blue cheese crumbles. I think that when I posted it on my website, I had like a block of blue cheese and I just kind of cut pieces of it. So, I mean, this is like crazy easy recipe. It was very close between this one and the cookies. But you guys picked this one. Barely. It was like close to 60% if you wanted this recipe versus the other one. So that is it. It is delicious. It'd be great on like a little sampler platter, like an appetizer spread. You can dip it. I like it with tortilla chips. This will be obnoxiously loud if I crunch this in the microphone, but maybe I'll just make sure it's good by itself. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's really good. I saved the celery leaves for making veggie broth. Oh, that's a good idea too. You missed the skeleton apron? Yes, but I had my logo embroidered. I still have the skeleton apron. Yes, it's an official. I sent it to a local embroiderer like weeks ago, and I just got it the other day. I was really excited. If you ever need to know, if you want to embroider something, you need a special kind of file. So I do graphic design, so I had the logo file. I thought I had the right type of file, but you need a very specific type of file because they have to convert it so that the machine knows where to do the stitching. So All right, well, that's really it. It's super, super easy. The recipe link is in the description. I'll embed, once this is up on YouTube, I'll embed it in the recipe post also so that it's easy to find. If you should need help figuring out how to make this, not that it's hard at all. But yeah, I like seeing the sweet versus savory like votes. It's always interesting. I feel like my Facebook audience likes sweet more. The Instagram audience goes more for savory. One other note, the Whole Foods opening that I was supposed to be going to, they had to postpone for some like road regulations or something. So that's gonna happen sometime soon still, but it's not actually happening yet. And yeah, I'll see you either Monday or Tuesday. I'll try to decide soon which day for ricotta cookies, and I won't be on next Friday. So I hope everyone has an awesome weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye.